Hey everybody, it's Brooke with The Buttered Home. Welcome to Meal Prep Thursday. If you'll give us just a minute, we are going to try something new tonight, and we are going to go live on Facebook and Instagram simultaneously. So we're getting everything set up and ready here, so you'll hear me repeat myself in just a minute. Hey everybody, it's Brooke with The Buttered Home. Hi all my Instagram peeps. We are meal prepping live tonight. This is a first time for us, so be sure if you have any questions, my beautiful daughter Reagan is monitoring comments and we will answer those for you as we go. This is all new. If you follow me on Facebook like all my Facebook friends do, then we meal prep on Thursday nights, and we have Messy Kitchen Monday on Monday nights. So if this works out well for Instagram and Facebook, we might be doing both. So I'll have to learn how to look at both cameras. But anyway, if you're just joining us for the first time on Facebook, be sure to drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. And on Instagram, if you're joining us too, if you would do the same and let us know where you're watching from. We love all our Buttered Home friends, and we're happy to have you all here with us no matter what platform you are. So, a little bit about the Buttered Home for our Instagram friends. I am Brooke, and I live in South Alabama, and I have been cooking for more than 20 years, so that makes me 29 if I started cooking at 9 years old. So anyway, I'm a home cook, and I was encouraged by one of my very best friends to share my recipes with everybody. So I was reluctant for several years to do that, but she finally said the right thing and taught me into it last summer. So we are coming up on, in July, our 1-year anniversary of the Buttered Home. And we'll have a lot more in store about that as we go. But some of the things that we like to do at the Buttered Home is show you how to make your cooking life easier. And Thursday nights is for all of our busy gals and our ball moms, so that we can show you how to meal prep and get supper on the table to keep you out of the drive-thru. So tonight what we are meal prepping for the freezer, that's why I have this freezer bag, is red beans and rice. Now, the rice, you'll have to cook it later, but we're going to prep everything else and get it ready in the freezer so that you can take it out the night before that you're ready to have it and let it thaw in the fridge, and then pop it in your crock pot that morning, and it'll be ready by the time you get home. If you're interested in more freezer meals or easy prep meals like this, we specialize in that at the Busy Gals Cooking Club. And for you Instagram folks, there is a link to that in our profile. Facebook peeps, there is a link to that, the Busy Gals Cooking Club, in the description of this video. So if you think this is something you might like to have on a regular basis, we're here for you. That is, we give you like 3+ recipes a week, plus bonus material. We cook live or we prep live in there sometimes, and we just have a really good time. It's a fellowship of a lot of busy gals helping one another. So we really enjoy this, and if it's something you think you might be interested in, it's less than $10 a month. Yes, less than $10 a month. So I'm not going to ramble too long. I'm going to go ahead and get us started. Like I said, this is red beans and rice. So I have a little tidbit of information for you. I'm prepping it to go in the freezer, but I also cooked it in the Instant Pot for our supper tonight. And one of the great things about the BGCC is that you learn how to do that on your own. You can take a recipe for the crock pot and convert it to the Instant Pot really easily, and you get a cheat sheet to do that, and vice versa, in the BGCC. And this is all just tools for your tool belt, I like to say, as far as cooking. So I'm going to move my Facebook camera, and my Instagram people should be able to see everything I've got right here. So let me move this, and then I'm going to put my trusty glasses on. And now I really just have to look at my Instagram people, because Facebook sees my hands and nothing else. But what you see here is we have chopped celery, onions, and an orange bell pepper. Now you can use green, you can use red, it doesn't matter. I had orange, so that's what's going in the freezer. And we have our Conecuh smoked sausage. You can also use andouille sausage if you have it. This is what I had on hand, so it's not precise, authentic red beans and rice, but it's close enough. My folks will love it just the same, and I'm sure yours will too. So I have sliced smoked Conecuh sausage, and this is the best. It's the best, and their andouille sausage is fantastic too. So, and here I have about 1 pound of dried red beans that I've already rinsed and drained. And I have several spices. I have minced garlic, I have thyme, salt, pepper, and bay leaves. And we're gonna put everything but the rice and the water in our freezer bag. So we're going to start by putting our sausage in. And this will cook in the crock pot, you know, in like 8 to 10 hours on low, even less time on high. So if you're in a pinch and need to get it done in a hurry, you can. And I cooked it in my Instant Pot with a slight variation on the recipe that my Busy Gals Cooking Club people will get in less than 30 minutes. So we're just gonna put this on in here. And it's just, I mean, it's really a no-brainer. I know we went live in the BGCC last month and did, how many recipes, Tanner, did we do? 3 or 4.
3.
We meal prepped like 3 recipes, but doubled. So all in all, we did like 6 meals in about 45 minutes. So, you know, one of the great things about the BGCC is that all the meals inside of there can be prepped ahead of time. You can take a Sunday afternoon, an hour or 2, and get your whole stuff done for the month or the week, however you wanted to do it. So I'm just gonna pop my bay leaves in there. And I'm gonna put my thyme in, and you can use fresh thyme, and if you use fresh thyme, you use a little less. No, actually use a little more, sorry. Less for the dried, getting all confused. And then salt and fresh ground pepper. And then our minced garlic. And I love to buy this huge jar of minced garlic from Costco. It keeps in the fridge forever, and I don't have to mince garlic.
But it is super hard to open.
Yeah, it is hard to open because the sugars in it tend to kind of collect around the lid. Oh, Tanner got it open for me. I have to mention that. And then I gotta get my hot sauce. I'm doing a few shakes of our hot sauce, to your preference, of course. And then I'm just gonna mix that up to kind of get the salt and pepper and the garlic mixed in. And then I'm gonna put the beans in. And the reason why I'm putting the beans in last is I actually want them to be on the bottom of the crock pot. So in your bag, they will be sitting on the top so that whenever you get it thawed out enough, you can just dump the bag in the crock pot and the beans will actually be on the bottom. It's not necessary, it just helps keep all your vegetables from burning. And let's see if I can do this without making a mess. There we go. Got a question? Okay, just making sure. So I thought somebody had their arm raised. I'm a real good teacher. I've instructed both of my girls that if somebody has a question to do that. So
Celebrating that you didn't
oh,
make a mess.
it was a fist pump because I didn't make a mess. Fantastic. All right, good deal. So I have this good and secure, and then just to make sure I get most of the air out, I just fold the top over and lightly push on it, and then I will seal it almost all the way. And I left a little corner here so that I could just push the air out. And one thing that's very important is that you make sure that it's sealed very good, because if you're mixing and not leaving it just like this and you want to kind of roll the bag around, you don't want to pop stuff out everywhere. I've done that on live Facebook. I've done it. So now all you want to do is you want to take a Sharpie, and on this nice little label here, you just want to label it and date it. That way you'll know if you want to use older stuff first, you can if you're meal prepping for a large, a large quantity of meals. So today is the 17th, 16th. There. All nice and ready to go in the freezer so that we can have red beans and rice again later. So,
Yay!
that is, fist bump.
Oh,
Fist
I was
bump.
going to put it in the freezer.
Oh, okay. I'm going to move my Facebook camera so that they don't have to look at my hands all night long. But anyway, that is a recipe that's so easy. All we do now is you just add this to your crock pot. Well, you take it out of the freezer the night before, because it's going to take a while to thaw. So take it out of the freezer the night before, put it in a bowl, let it thaw in the refrigerator overnight, and then it might not be completely thawed, but it will be thawed enough that you can get it out of the bag. And then you just dump it into your crock pot, add your water, and then put the lid on and set it, and it'll be ready whenever you get home. So, I mean, you can't get much easier than that. And then if you're like me and you drive 37 miles one way to work and home, I mean, the last thing you want to do at 6, 7 o'clock is cook supper. Well, you can do this and it will be ready for you. And even if you don't work a long way from home, if you have small kids who are involved in soccer and ball, softball, baseball, anything like that, these meals and recipes are a plus for you. So we hope that if you're on the fence about joining the Busy Gals Cooking Club, that you made that decision tonight by seeing this recipe, and we've got just tons more inside the group. So for my Instagram people, go to my profile and there is a link in there for the Busy Gals Cooking Club. For my Facebook people, there is a link in the description of this video. We hope you'll join us because we have a really good time in there too. So I don't know what happened to my Instagram. Did I go over?
We're good.
Okay, well, we're back. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you much longer. We hope that you've enjoyed this meal prep. And like I said, if you want this recipe and so many others like it, you can get those at the BGCC. And we will be back on Monday night. Possibly we'll be back with you guys on Instagram Monday night as well, doing our regular Buttered Home Messy Kitchen Monday, and we hope you'll join us for that. Y'all have a fabulous weekend, and from the Buttered Home to your home, we love you. Bye.